Bonjour, everybody. You already know it's that day, it's that hour, it's that time of the week to hear your weekly reflection. So let's not waste any time. Let's just jump into it. So right now, I want you to name me something from the top of your head that you take for granted. A lot of us might be able to say something quickly. And I was kind of thinking, because this Sunday my pastor ended up saying, we really take the little things for granted. Like, I want to give you examples of things that we have in our life, blessings that God has given us, but I want you to look at it through a different angle today. For example, our education. For us teens out there, us who are still in school, a lot of us, we complain about school because we're like, man, I don't want to be in school, like it's boring, virtual now, like teachers giving too much work, have to stay up late, and it's just like so much, and we're always like, ugh, like I don't want to be there, and like get me out. And it's crazy to think that we having free public school, we having this opportunity to learn, having the ability to learn so many subjects in a matter of hours in a day, when in other countries, kids would die to be in our position. They have to wait even for the chance, the possibility that an organization would come and give them the ability to learn schools. They don't know how to read, they don't know how to write. Even people probably older than us, they don't know what it is to do those things. And they desire to have that, but they don't. They have other opportunities, they have other responsibilities. But we having that gift, we're not thankful for it. And another example, if we look at church, a lot of us, some of us, we might be able to go to church physically because by the grace of God, we are able to have our church open, even though we have our restrictions and everything. Of course, we know 6 feet, mask, or even some of us, due to COVID, we're not able to have our church open yet. But we still have, it running virtually, and we're still able to receive the word of God and receive His presence. And even in those circumstances, we still don't stop. We don't take the time out of our day to stop and thank God for those little things. In countries, people are literally being killed and beheaded just on the fact of believing in God. Imagine that when they go to church that day, they have to accept the fact, take the risk that day I might die because I want to go to church, because I want to give God praise. When we literally go to church, some of us, we didn't even want to go to church. We'd be dragging ourselves. We'd be like, oh, I want to go to church today. But we have that gift. Would you go to church knowing that that day might be my last day? Would you take that risk just to show how much you love God? But no, you take it for granted. Even where we live, guys, we might not have a big mansion. We might not have like 50 floors and 20 bathrooms. We might be in a little small house, might have some cockroaches, some rats, but we have a roof over our head. And if we look at this world, there's so many people out there in the streets, they desire to have that, a household, be family. Guys, there's so many people in this world that they're alone. They don't know what it is to have people that love them. They don't know what it is to be loved. They don't know that, what it is to have people supporting you and friends. But God gives you all that. God gives you that grace. God gives you a family. God gives you breath every single morning. We just assume that we're going to get it. We just assume tomorrow, yeah, I'm going to have a day. I'm going to do that tomorrow. But you don't even know, but God, just how gracious He is with us. He gives us that gift. There's so many things in our life that we take for granted. And right now, I want you to realize what is it going to take for you to realize just how blessed you are. I see so many people, and they complain they have nothing, and they always desire and want to have what everyone else has, when you have so much, but you are so blinded that you can't see the glory that God is giving you, the blessings that God has put in your life. And we're still in a new year, because technically we're still in the first month of the year. I want you to start doing something different every day when you wake up in the morning. I know a lot of us, we kind of just get our phone and we already start scrolling, like we don't even need, it's like an instinct in us. Before you even touch your phone, the second you wake up and you're like barely opening your eyes, right there, every single morning, I want you to name 3 things that you're thankful for. It can be the simplest thing, from like You're thankful for your dog, thankful for the breakfast you're gonna eat today, thankful because you know you got new shoes, anything. Just 3 things you're thankful for. Because when you do that, you're gonna start seeing how you have so many good things in your life that you need to stop looking at what other people have and start focusing on what you have, on the great things you have, on the blessings you have that so many people in this world would die and would just want to have what you have. So I know God was speaking to one of you guys tonight, and I hope that you can start changing that mentality that we have. And I'll see you guys next Thursday, same time.